other person may feel sympathy for them. I don't want that, because in family medicine, trust is so important. You can use this last answer for your own self. All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Dr. Khan again. So I have another video for you, and I do believe I have the most videos on residency interview preparation on YouTube. So this is going to be on family medicine and tell me about yourself. Now, this is going to be short, sweet, and an answer that will get your conversational juices flowing. So that's what we need. We need you to be confident and get the right answer out there so you can run the whole interview. The first answer is going to be if you are from a small town or a community. And normally, especially IMGs, if they are from a backward area, small village, they say it in a manner that the other person may feel sympathy for them. I don't want that. Be confident, bring out the positives. Let's get into the answer. Thanks for asking, and great to be here, by the way. I am from a small town. We did actually have a grocery store. We just had like a food mart, and people would bring their daily produce. We did have one high school, and I think I did pretty well in that high school. So I do believe that growing up in a small town, it feels natural to me that we would communicate and intermingle with all the folks, and that I believe is natural to me. In the summers, I did volunteer for a fair where we put up a lemonade stand. It was very chaotic, but actually it was pretty fun. Then later on in college, I actually led a rural health literacy project, which was very dear to my heart. And I will never forget that one of the people who visited actually stated that this is the first time he ever understood his medication. Then outside of school, I am a person who loves to build things by my own hands, and that goes in line with my small town upbringing. In the past, I have built a whole fence around our goat farm, and I think that is something that many people have not done. And all of this has developed a strong sense of patience and problem solving within myself. I do believe that. Family medicine fits for me that sense of community, practical fixes, and long-term relationships. So please feel free to ask any questions. Thank you again. All right, hopefully that was helpful. Now, the next answer is going to be on the aspects of trust, because in family medicine, trust is so important. Well, thanks for asking and giving me this opportunity to talk about myself. My family speaks in stories, I believe. So I grew up listening all of those stories. I actually expanded that, and I turned that into a small podcast on YouTube where I would look to debunk health myths. So I would look to translate medical jargon into a plain language. And later on, I did work on workshops using stories to explain health benefits of living a healthy lifestyle. And you can check out my channel. The name is this. Apart from this, I like to hike, and I'm definitely into arts and crafts, and I can show you some of my creations. And as a family medicine resident, I want to use the same family telling approach to build trust. I look to make prevention approachable and meet patients where they currently are. Thank you so much again, and feel free to ask any questions. Hopefully, if you are a writer, if you are a poet, if you are a debater, you can use this last answer for your own self. Now, next answer would be if you want to explore your cultural background a bit more. Well, thank you for asking, and glad to be here. I do believe that I was raised between cultures, and I lived in an area with both Hindus and Muslim families living together and prospering together. We had both Diwali and Ramadan as our main holidays, and I used to frequent kitchens of all of my neighbors. So blending perspectives has become a second nature to myself. Later on campus, I started a cooking club to trade recipes and stories. Then we also organized a health fair for underserved families. And given my background, I would be able to speak their languages and communicate to them with cultural competency. And I remember that a mother was thanking me for explaining vaccines in her native tongue, which was a moment that I would never forget. I'm also a trivia nerd and a hobbyist photographer, and I would love to share some of my snaps. Anyways, I do believe that I am curious, observant, and I am fairly detail oriented. And I do believe family medicine feels right for myself because it values cultural humility, it values continuity, and caring for the whole family. Thanks for asking again, and please feel free to ask any questions. All right, hopefully this helped. And if you want something more structured, I do have a program, and you can check out the links in the description. And you may also have options to talk to me personally as well. Anyways, if you are looking for a more expanded answer for this question, you can check out this video right over here. Thank you so much.